I'm the blind bastard! 3, 1, 6. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. Hey YouTube, it's the blind bastard. Today I'm going to profile my Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. Before we get to the deck, please like, subscribe, and comment what deck I should profile next after this. Alright, so let's get to the deck. So first off, I'm going to run 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon. This is the main combo piece of the deck. After that, I'm running 3 Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. So this is essentially Red Eyes with an effect. He's a Gemini monster, so when he's on the field, you can normal summon him again to get his Gemini effect. And when he inflicts battle damage at the end of the damage step, he can inflict 2,400 points of damage. So like the spell card Inferno Fire Blast. And then next, I'm running 2 Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. He can only be normal summoned to the field by attributing 1 Red Eyes you control. And when he goes to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Red Eyes monster from your graveyard. And if you special summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon, its attack gets doubled. So 4,800. Alright, next I'm running 1 Blackstone of Legend. When this is normal summoned to the field, you contribute it to special summon a Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck. At the end phase, you can add this card back to your hand and shuffle a Red Eyes monster back into your deck. I'm running 2 Black Metal Dragon. You can equip this onto your Red Eyes monsters. It gains 600 attack and defense. And when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can search your deck for a Red Eyes Speller Trap or a Red Eyes related card. I'm running 1 Lord of D. So when this card is on the field, your dragon monsters cannot be targeted by card effects. Running 1 Lady of D. When this card is on the field, similar to Lord of D, your dragon monsters cannot be targeted by monster effects. One Red Eyes Retro Dragon. So when you have a Red Eyes monster on the field and it gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then special summon any of those monsters from the graveyard back to the field in the position they were destroyed in. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon from your graveyard. One Keeper of the Shrine. So this card can be treated as 2 tributes for a dragon monster, so pretty easy to get your Red Eyes out. And when this card is in the graveyard and your dragon gets attacked or targeted by a card effect, you can special summon this monster. One Meteor Dragon to get out your Meteor Black Common Dragon, which we'll get to later in the extra deck. One Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. So this is the Gemini version of Summon Skull. So when it's on the field, you can normal summon it again to get its Gemini effect. And its effect is to destroy all monsters with defense your opponent controls with less than its attack, which is 2,500. Okay. I'm running 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So plain and simple, banish 1 card to special summon to the field, and once per turn you can special summon a dragon from your graveyard. One Red Eyes Darkness Dragon can be special summoned by tributing 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon you control. It has the same stats as Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it gains 300 attack for every dragon in the graveyard, which is pretty much every monster in this deck. And the last card I'm going to run before we get to the 2 ritual monsters I run, 1 Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. This is pretty much in the deck for the effect of Meteor Black Common Dragon we'll get to later. Okay, so I run 2 ritual monsters in the deck. First one is Paladin of Dark Dragon. Ritual summon a card with Dark Dragon Ritual. It's on the field. If you attack a defense position monster, automatically destroy it in the damage step. And also, you contribute this monster, special summon a Red Eyes monster from your deck. And last ritual monster I run, 1 Lord of the Red. So this can be ritual summoned with Red Eyes Transmigration. If your opponent activates a card or effect, destroy 1 monster on the field, and once per turn, if your opponent activates a card or effect, destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. Okay, let's go spell and traps. So I won 1 Black Pendant. So you equip this to your monster, it gains 500 attack. And when your opponent destroys this monster and sends this card to the graveyard, your opponent's monster loses 500 attack. One red medicine, plain and simple, you just increase your life points by 500. I like those 2 cards together because it's Red Eyes Black Dragon, so Black Pendant, Red Medicine. 1 remove trap, plain and simple, just remove a face-up trap on the field. 1 different dimension reincarnation, discard 1 card to return a banished card to the field. So you banish a card for Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, you can get it back. 1 Dark Dragon Ritual to ritual summon our Paladin of Dark Dragon. And during the main phase, after this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard to search your deck for a Red Eyes spell or trap. 1 Dragon Revival Rhapsody. So when you have a spellcaster on the field, like Lord of D or Lady of D, you play this card, you can get 2 dragons back from your graveyard to the field. 1 Flute of Summoning Dragon. So you have Lord of D or Lady of D on the field. So when you have a spellcaster on the field, you can special summon 2 dragons from your hand. I'm running 2 Inferno Fire Blast. So while Red Eyes Black Dragons on the field, play this card, inflict 2,400 points of damage to your opponent. 1 Polymerization, just for fusion summons. 1 Raigeki, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. 1 Red Eyes Fusion, so you can fusion using monsters in your hand, on the field, or in your deck, and the monster's name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon. You cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. 1 Red Eyes Insight, you send 1 monster to the graveyard, you search your deck for a Red Eyes spell or trap. 1 Red Eyes Transmigration, ritual summon Lord of the Red. 1 Enchanted Javelin. This is used to increase your life points by the attack points of 1 of your opponent's monsters. 1 Metal Morph. So when you flip this, equip this to your monster, and it gains 300 attack and defense. And also during the damage step only, it gains attack equal to half of the attack of the monster it's attacking. So like say you're attacking a Blue Eyes, your monster gains 1,500 attack. 1 Red Eye Spirit. So this is like a trap version of like Monster Reborn. Flip it, special summon 1 Red Eyes monster from your graveyard. 1 Return of the Red Eyes, a continuous trap. When you control Red Eyes Black Dragon, once per turn, you can special summon a normal monster from your graveyard. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect. You can special summon 1 Red Eyes monster from your graveyard back to the field. 1 Sakuretsu Armor. So your opponent attacks, you flip this card, instantly destroy the monster. 1 Secret Blast. So inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent for each monster they control. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect, inflict 1,000 points of damage. And the last trap card I run is 1 Side Effects. So you have your opponent draw 1 to 3 cards, and you gain 2,000 life points for each. Alright, on to the extra deck. So I'm just running 3 monsters for my extra deck. So the first monster I'm running, 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. So this takes 2 level 7 monsters, overlay. So why this card has material, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent. And quick effect, once you do this, you can discard a material, special summon 1 Red Eyes monster. 1 Meteor Black Comet Dragon. So when this card is fusion summoned, you can send a card from your hand or your deck to the graveyard, inflict half the attack to your opponent as damage. So that's why I usually send Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, because you would be inflicting 1,400 points of damage. And when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, a special summon a Red Eyes monster. And last card I run is 1 Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. So when this card declares an attack, after battle damage, you can select a Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, inflict that much damage. So say you have Red Eyes Black Dragon in your graveyard, you can inflict 2,400 points of damage to your opponent and then shuffle that back into the deck. Alright, and that's my Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. If you like, please subscribe. Comment what deck you would like me to profile next. I'm thinking about doing the Chaos deck next. After that, please let me know. Do you want me to do my Warrior deck? I have Seto Kaiba, Joey Wheeler. I have an Elemental deck, a Dragon deck. So please comment down below. Let me know what you want me to profile next. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Blind Bastard out.